Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda. We'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home.
It's 8:30 Nigeria, it's 9:30 in Cairo, and I think it's 11:30 in the Gulf, but you know what time it is, inshallah. It's time for Viewers Pulse. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Viewers Pulse, and thank you, as always, for your support, for supporting this program, as well as Huda TV. And I have a little pop quiz, a challenge for you guys. If somebody can call in and tell me where the nasheed for this program came from, it was from a previous Huda TV program, then perhaps you guys could win a prize or something. Well, I don't really have a prize to give away, but I want you guys to call in and tell me. If you know, if you know this, the answer to this question, that means you must be an old school, a long time Huda TV viewer. An old school, long time Huda TV viewer. If you can call in and tell me where the nasheed for this program came from, because like I said, it was from a previously aired program on Huda TV. It was quite a popular one as well, from what I understand. I certainly hope we can bring it back soon, inshallah. But we will keep the nasheed for this program, inshallah. You guys, you know our contact information, which is as follows. First of all, our phone numbers, and yes, we are live with the big capital L-I-V-E, so please give me a call live right now and answer tonight's Facebook question. But before I tell you what the question was, let me give you the phone number, which is 00202-3855-248 or 9. That's 00202-3855-248 or 249. So give me a buzz now. And the Facebook question of the day, or the evening rather, is, which is posted on the Facebook, the official Facebook official page of Facebook. The question was, would you like to see Huda TV do a special program dedicated to the situation in Burma to help raise awareness and shed light on the catastrophe, the terrible situation that the Muslims there are facing in Burma? And the second part of the two-part question was, do you feel that the media has a sort of bias against Muslims outside of the Arab-speaking Middle East, and we tend to neglect them and fail to speak about them? Because with all due respect, I mean, a lot of people have asked us, you covered Gaza, you covered Syria. When it comes to the Arab-speaking world, you guys are on top of it. But what about Burma? Well, that's a good question. So I posted that on Facebook. We received some comments, which I will read, inshallah, at the end of this episode, inshallah. Of course, the Facebook page, like I said, as always, is www.facebook.com/HudaTV or Huda.tv. Please support us on Facebook, like and share the pages with all your friends and family, your non-Muslim friends as well. Don't forget the email. I do respond to those personally. I check the email myself. It's pulse@Huda.tv. Just send the email once, if you can, and just put clearly in the subject line what the email is about, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you personally, inshallah. So now you guys have all our information. Don't forget YouTube, you guys. I forgot to mention YouTube. This program is all about social media and reaching you guys through the social media. So please don't forget to support us on YouTube. It's youtube.com/HudaTV. You can watch it live through online streaming, which is amazing, or you can access the vast library of videos which are already uploaded for your convenience. So if you want to watch an old program like Understanding Islam or Islam 101 or Islam Unveiled or the Prophet's Prayer, all these programs are available to you, as well as online streaming, because a lot of you guys down in Nigeria are having satellite problems with the frequency. Well, please check this out, youtube.com/HudaTV. As always on Viewers Pulse, we like to highlight a certain Muslim public speaker, a da'i, a sheikh, and bring you clips of some of his programs. This episode is no different. We're bringing you this episode 4 clips of one of my favorite sheikhs, Sheikh Hussein Yi, a very interesting man. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Dubai. Well, before I talk more about him, let's just check out this clip, and we'll be right back. So stay tuned to Viewers Pulse.
You must remember that we learn from problem. Without problem, we might not have a lot of experience, and we may not have a lot of knowledge. Because wara al-kull mas'ala sa'ada. Always, behind all problem, there is some happiness, then some goodness. Only you must have patience. Yeah, you have stress, you have problem, but you need patience to overcome all this problem. Without understanding the nature of this world, the sunnatullah, then you will not be able to overcome your problem properly. And in the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala show us many, many guidance. Why we always have problem, I just try to remind you and also myself about the following saying of the Prophet. It is from Abi Abbas Sahal ibn Sa'di as-Sa'idi, the companions of the Prophet. He said, a man came to the Prophet and asked the Prophet, guide me, direct me to something that if I do it, I will get Allah's love and I will get the people's love. The Prophet said to this guy, Izhad fi dunya yuhibbuk Allah. Renounce the worldly thing. Meaning, don't be too attached to this world. Allah will love you. Wajhad fima inda nas yuhibbuk an-nas. Don't be envy and jealous about what people have. Whatever people have is their risky. You are contented with what you are, what you have. People will love you.
That was Sheikh Husseini. You've seen him on Peace TV before. I believe we took that clip from one of his programs on Peace TV. Really an amazing person. If I could just speak a little bit about when I did have the opportunity to meet him last year, it was around this time at the 2012 Dubai International Peace Convention. And he was just one of those people that you were just, I can't really explain it, a wonderful person, a wonderful, interesting character, interesting person. Originally, I believe, born to Chinese parents, born and raised in Malaysia. And may God bless him, may Allah bless him and grant his dawah effort success. An excellent program. So stay tuned for more Viewers Pulse, because we're going to be showing you throughout this episode more clips of Sheikh Husseini. By the way, I hope you guys appreciate when we go to the report how they put the iPad in the frame there. I thought that was cute, something interesting. Okay, let's get into the program now, talk about some inside Huda news. I want to talk about the Ummah Tonight, which of course is brought to you by Jaiz Bank. We want to thank them as always for sponsoring that program, and we want to encourage all Islamic institutions to get on board with Huda TV and sponsor a program. These things aren't cheap. Broadcasting isn't cheap. Please do your part and help spread this deen all around the world, and support Huda TV and help it truly become a light in every home. Now, Jaiz Bank has done that, and we have launched the Ummah Tonight because of their generous sponsorship. And what we're doing on the Ummah Tonight, we are trying to bring interesting, relevant, pressing topics that we can unite the Ummah behind. So inshallah, tomorrow night we will be talking about the situation in Burma. This is long overdue. We should have talked about it sooner. In any event, we will be discussing it tomorrow night, inshallah, 9:30 Mecca time, 9:30 Cairo time, 8:30 Mecca time, 10:30 in Mecca, okay? So definitely check out the Ummah Tonight tomorrow night. I will get back to this issue about the Ummah Tonight, but I want you guys to get back to Husseini as well. We have another clip prepared for you about Husseini, talking, I believe, about the same topic, which is patience in Islam, taken from one of his programs, I believe, on Peace TV. So stay tuned and check it out.
Al-mu'min allazi yukhalitu an-nas wa yasbir ala azahim khairu min al-mu'min allazi la yukhalitu an-nas wa la yasbir ala azahim. A true believer, a mu'min who always mix around with people and have all the patience to overcome the problem that they encounter, that he's exposed to, is always better than a mu'min who just stay away from the society, from the community, from people, and he have no patience in dealing with the problem. Now, Islam always teaches us not to run away from problem, because you cannot run away from problem. But Islam teaches us to confront problem. With what? With patience, with dua, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. There are many things. No one can help us except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we must keep on asking Allah, oh Allah, help me. Even you want to make zikr, can you remember, brother and sister? Even you want to do good thing to remember Allah, you said what? The Prophet said, Allahumma inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadah. Oh Allah, help me to remember you. We want to remember Allah, but sometimes because of problem, stress, we forget Him. So we must keep on asking, oh Allah, help me to remember You in good time and bad time. We don't remember Allah only in bad time. When good time we forget Him. Wa ala shukrika. Oh Allah, help me to be thankful to You. How can we show our gratitude towards Allah? When you have money, you must spend some money in the cause of Allah. That's how you show your thanks, your gratitude towards Allah. When you are healthy, you use your health to serve Allah's religion. When you are strong, you help the weak one. When you have knowledge, you teach the one who have no knowledge. That's how you show your thanks towards Allah. You make use of what Allah have given you to serve in the way of Allah, to serve people. So fellow brother and sister, if you have any problem, any stress, please don't keep on entertaining the problem and forget to ask Allah to help you.
Some very thoughtful clips from Sheikh Husseini. I would like to thank the brother that picked those clips because they were really, truly inspiring and beneficial, I hope, for the viewers. You guys, we will be taking a short break in a couple minutes, but before we do so, I want to go back to the Ummah tonight. I have a lot to say about this program, and I certainly hope that this program is beneficial and unites the Muslim Ummah. We've brought some interesting topics, and we hope to bring more interesting topics as well to that program, the Ummah tonight. And of course, this program is brought to you by Jaiz Bank, and I keep saying that because we're very thankful for them. The premier and the pioneer and the only Islamic bank in all of Nigeria. So let's just take a short break and get back to discussing in more detail some of my thoughts concerning the Ummah tonight. So stay tuned to Viewers Pulse.
To Medina, our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions faced lots of troubles and difficulties and enmities and obstacles in the way to Medina before the hijrah to Medina from Mecca. Also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has assisted his beloved Prophet and supported him in order to complete his mission and to immigrate to Medina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us this great Prophet and his companions. Now the question, why the immigration to Medina, the hijrah of Rasulullah and his companions, was a turning point in the history of hijrah and the history of Islam. My dear brothers and sisters, what are the sacrifices that the Prophet Muhammad has faced with his companions? Some of these difficulties, inshallah, we will learn together and we will focus in some lessons. What are the lessons that we take from these incidents, inshallah, in our program, Road to Medina? My dear brothers, stay tuned with us, inshallah, in this great event of Hijrah. We will, inshallah, focus on some of the lessons in this program, Road to Medina. May Allah make it easy for us and accept our good deeds and gather us with our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in Jannah. Ameen.
We're back on the pulse, you guys. It's I wanted to mention briefly. Some people ask me, brother, why do you start the program by mentioning the time in Nigeria, then Cairo, and then the Gulf, and Mecca, and all around the world? And I simply tell them, listen, it's not only a fun way to start the program, but we want to unite the Muslim Ummah. And so I want to acknowledge and appreciate the fact that we have viewers from all around this world, and they are all our Muslim, our brothers and sisters in the faith of Islam. And that's why I'm very pleased and honored to have them as my viewers. And that's why I always like to recognize them and appreciate that. Yes, we have viewers in Abuja, in Cairo, where we are now, and in the Gulf, and all over the world, and I'm very honored and pleased about that. And so I certainly hope that you guys appreciate that fact and you like that introduction to the program. If you'd like me to say the time, open the program by saying the time in your neck of the woods in your country, just email me and tell me, and I will do so, inshallah. Back to the Ummah tonight. The idea, which is why we call it the Ummah tonight, is we want to unite the Ummah on a topic, be it positive or negative. We want to unite the Ummah behind a topic that brings us all together, something that we can rally behind. We even bring the topic of the Pope, which was one of my most, really, what's the word I can say here? One of the programs I like the best, we had two Italian brothers talking about the Pope, his resignation, and how perhaps Allah Azza wa Jal really dishonored this man for resigning, because that was the Pope who insulted the Prophet, peace be upon him, and insulted Islam, and had many bad stains on his character. So we're trying to pick topics that unite the Muslim Ummah. The last topic we chose last night was a couple of young kids here in Egypt that were looking to build a better future for the youth in the Middle East. That was an amazing topic. We were very pleased to have them as well. Eyouth.com or .org, I believe, was their website in their project. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will be discussing, with the grace of Allah, Burma. And like I said, that was our Facebook question as well. We think, and I believe that Burma is neglected. And we're going to talk about that when we get back after this short clip. We have another clip from Sheikh Husseini, who's talking about the contemplation of the Quran. So check it out and stay tuned to Viewers Pulse.
You must read the Quran with an open heart, an open eye, open ear. Because Quran wants you to think, not just to read, but you must think what Allah says in the Quran. Not just to get the blessing of the recitation of the Quran. We know every word, every letter you have reward. Allah gives you reward. Yeah? لِكُلِّ حَرْفٍ أَشْرُ أَمْثَالِهَا. Because Allah said, لِكُلِّ حَسَنَةٍ أَشْرُ أَمْثَالِهَا. Every good thing that you do, you got 10 reward from Allah. But the Quran is not a book just for you to read, but for you to open your mind, your heart to understand. But we have been reading without understanding for years and generations. Do you agree with me, brother? We all have been reading the Quran from young, and we have khatam the Quran, completed the recitation. After that, we don't open the Quran anymore, unless somebody died. When someone died, you open the Quran again. Like the Quran is not for the living, for the dead. No. And the only surah that you recite normally, the traditional Muslim, when he open the Quran, what surah do they recite? What surah, brothers? What surah? Yasin. It's like the Quran has no other surah except Yasin. What is happening to this ummah? This is called traditional Muslim, who don't understand what is the Quran. The Quran is for you to reflect. And the opening after the chapter, what did Allah say? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. To tell us, the first thing that you must remember, the first thing that you must think when you open your eye, if you're asleep last night, when you open the eye, what do you say? What do you say, brother? Alhamdulillah. What do you say, sister? At least, Alhamdulillah. Of course, the dua the Prophet have taught us, Alhamdulillahi allazi ahyana ba'dama amatana wa ilayhi nushur. All praise due to Allah. Why? He is the one who gives me life after my death. And to Allah, all of us will return.
Well, that was another wonderful video from Sheikh Husseini. We do have a phone call. We have Abdullah from Cairo, Egypt on the line. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program, sister. Thank you for calling in. Do you have, perhaps the viewers who don't speak Arabic, they don't know what Abdullah means. Perhaps you can explain it to them.
She's the mother of a slave of Allah.
Okay, so your son is named Abdullah, in other words.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, well, go ahead, sister. What can we do for you? Go ahead.
Nothing. I'm just wondering about the program of Ummah tonight. I thought that maybe when I'm seeing such a program, I'm seeing what's going on in the Ummah, whatever, in the Arab countries or in the maybe in Asia or whatever. But one of the things which I was wondering why you never mentioned in the program, one of the latest news about the Jews and Turkey. This is one of the biggest contradicting issues which should have been discussed or at least mentioned. Stuff like this. It was surprising to the whole ummah, the whole world. So something like this, I thought that it should be mentioned, but no one think about it. But maybe inshallah in the future, maybe you can have some focus on such news.
Certainly, we'll keep that in mind,
Israel
sister.
and the Arab world or whatever, you know.
Okay, sister, stay with me. I just want to repeat what you said. You would like to see some coverage of the news regarding Turkey and Israel, and that is very important news here in the Middle East, as you mentioned. So, okay, I take your point on that. But I want to ask you, sister, yesterday we had an episode about, which we interviewed two young people from Egypt who talked about charity projects.
Youth initiative.
Did you find that to be a good program last night on the Ummah Tonight? What did you think?
It's okay, but like I'm not saying it's a bad idea. It's a good idea, yeah, to withdraw the attention on such things. You know, such initiative is good. It's not bad. But something like which will like focus on the future of the ummah. You know, like the Jews and what they are doing, and like how we should deal with it, and how Turkey like dealt with such an issue. It's still important for the whole ummah. You know.
Yes,
like,
of course.
Yesterday, like initiative, it was a positive thing, which is like as well as important as the politics as well. I'm not saying like it should be pure politics, but at the same time, just to withdraw the attention what's going on in the world.
Okay, well, I appreciate your points. Thank you for calling in, Sister Abdullah from Cairo, Egypt. I certainly appreciate your call. Thank you so much. And to everyone at home, please give me a call, give me your thoughts. The sister had some wonderful thoughts about the Ummah Tonight. And what she was saying, why don't you do more important news stories like the situation between Israel and Turkey and other big, powerful news stories, as opposed to kind of more lighthearted topics, which we have been doing from time to time. Point well taken. In any event, we will move forward and try to do some big, strong, serious topics. Like tomorrow, we will try to do the situation in Burma, cover that, inshallah, in depth, inshallah. Back to our Facebook question, you guys, about do you feel like there's a discrimination amongst the Arab media that they don't cover news outside of the Arab world when it comes to human disasters like what we see in Burma? Look, I say yes, but at the same time I do say sometimes it's non-intentional. It's like when you go into a mosque, okay, and you see the people divided along the linguistic and cultural lines. They may not do it intentionally, but it's there. For example, if you walk into a mosque where I come from in San Francisco, perhaps you will walk in and you'll see Asian people sitting together, meaning, and among the Asian people you will see the Pakistani people together, and you will see the Bangladeshi people together, and among the Pakistanis even you see different ethnic groups and they sit together. Among the Arabs you see the Arabs together, and then when you get to know them you realize some of them are Syrian, some of them are Egyptian, some of them are Lebanese, and you see this ethnic and cultural and linguistic divide really taking its toll on the Muslim Ummah. So sometimes, although it's not intentional, it does certainly happen. We have another phone call from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Brother, thank you for calling. Brother, go right ahead. Thank you for calling the program.
Alhamdulillah.
Go ahead, brother.
Please, I would like to ask you, can you hear me?
Yes, brother, I can hear you loud and clear. Go right ahead, brother.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, I have been following the program always.
Thank you, brother.
I want this program to include the peace between Muslim ummahs.
Okay, go ahead, brother. I'm listening. Go ahead.
And how we can unite. How we can unite within us, so that, especially in Nigeria now, in the situation we are in Nigeria, we found it very difficult to convert those who want to be converted to Islam because of the situation. That yes, Muslim killing Christians. For this, we need more dawah, so that we can have the weapon to convert those who want to be converted to Islam.
Yeah, of course. And brother, regarding your country, Nigeria, I have a lot of friends from Nigeria, and they tell me the situation there. And we certainly hope that Allah unites all the Muslims on the haqq, and of course, in Nigeria, including Nigeria as well. And it's always sad to see people, divided and fighting amongst each other. So we certainly hope for the best in Nigeria. I always try to shed a lot of light on Nigeria. And this Ramadan, inshallah, if Allah gives us life, we will do another special on Nigeria, inshallah. And brother, one more thing. Brother, if you email me at paul@huda.tv, give me a specific topic to address on the Ummah Tonight, and I will address it for you, inshallah.
Thank you. The specific topic we want you to address this night.
Brother, if you could just go speak up and go right ahead, because I can hear you clearly. Or brother, perhaps if you can leave the topic with the brothers in the control room, or email to me at paul@huda.tv, inshallah, brother. Thank you so much, brother. I certainly appreciate it. Back, if we can, let's get to the Facebook comments, inshallah. As I said, the question was, you guys, would you like to see Huda TV launch a special program dedicated to shedding light on the terrible situation in Burma? Do you feel that the media has been neglecting? Do you feel that the media has been neglecting the human catastrophe in Burma? Why or why not? Comment number 1, it's on the screen now. Mukhtar Ahmed says, no, I do not feel so. Okay, brother, excellent. And he says it because he has his reasons there. The second comment is Muhiz Aman Yang says, we are praying for Burma. Nora Sharp says no answer. Nisma Nasmeen says yes. Yes, I do. I really want that, please. Victoria Stefan says, gives a dua for the people of Burma. If we can keep going down, Fahid Al-Homaid says, he's trying to call the channel, but no answer. Okay, keep trying, brother. Abdullahi Musa Dugu says, yes, you didn't give them the attention they deserved. SubhanAllah. And we certainly hope to soon. Abdullahi, thank you for your comment. We go down a little bit. Nasir says, MashaAllah. Muhammad says, MashaAllah. But what are the answers to the question? Yahya Bello says, problems with Huda signal in Nigeria. SubhanAllah. Brother, please check the website. Please check the website. You guys, thank you for your Facebook comments. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your Facebook comments. And we certainly appreciate it. As far as the Nowsat coordinates, get online, www.huda.tv, you guys down in Nigeria. Having said that, you guys, I had a lot of information I didn't get a chance to share with you regarding Abdul Rahim McCarthy's new program, Missing Ingredients. He will be our guest, inshallah, next Tuesday, so don't miss the Pulse next Tuesday. Until then, I leave you in the care of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda. We'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home.